Key? Is it Keyshawn?
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at point guard. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And here on New Year's Day, does some struggling team see this as a chance to hit the reset button?
Yeah, B.A. You know, when you're struggling, you're always looking for the reset button. And there's no better excuse than January 1st. New year, new start. Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Brunson passes to Hart, takes the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Young. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. Brunson against Daniels. Here's Towns. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And here's Young. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. On target from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Count it.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Risache. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Young looking over the floor. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
Hawks trail by 4. Down low. Here's Daniels. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. For New York, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Pass to Robinson. It's Bridges on the wing. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5 now.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a... moments to share with me. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Atlanta making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Young, the pass to Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Hart. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going. He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Back to Towns. Here's Bridges. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Hawks trail by 4. Daniels outside. Young from long range hits the trifecta. 13 points in the game. For New York, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. That's good from Towns on the assist by Brunson.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Here's Young, plenty of space. That shot is off.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Here's Towns, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the... Dark in the first. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Johnson. Krejci's checked in for Daniels. And it's Kennard in for Young.
One of the best defenders in the game, Mikal Bridges, that time his steal gets him out and running.
Hawks trail by 7. They set the screen. Pass to Krejci. Kennard for 3. Towns with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
3-pointer. Robinson gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Atlanta making a change here. Johnson's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. McBride with it. Johnson on him. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More 2K action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And New York has possession. They've led by as many as 11. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Kennard outside. To the inside. Gay takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Clarkson finds Robinson. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For 3, Bridges. The Knicks keep it alive. Second chance shot. And another shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Robinson. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, the Knicks. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Looking now at some numbers for OG Anunoby.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Outside Young. And Atlanta misses again.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite it.
Young with it. Clarkson picks him up defensively.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Inside. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 8.
Yeah, one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Risacher comes in for Alexander Walker. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Shamet, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 14.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kolek's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Shamet. And a change for the Hawks. Newell, he's checked in for Johnson. Daniels against Clarkson. It's Daniels with a drive. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Newell, back to Young. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Clarkson's got 10.
And great recognition by Clarkson. He finds the soft spot, stops, and pops.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Young drives it in. An easy 2 on the layup. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Releases. Misses the jumper from the wing. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Moving on in our game. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. There's Young with the 3. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Here's Bridges. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Daniels outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Double team on Towns. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Hawks trail by 19. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Over Rizachet. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. 5th on the list. The Hawks.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
A nice shot by Young.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Brunson finds Bridges. Fires from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bridges has got 12 points here in the second half. To the middle. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Towns can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 18. The three from Risacher, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter, a good one at that.
For three, Bridges. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Towns for three. Counted from distance. Towns has got 13.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Anunoby, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Risacher. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Knicks leading by 16. Clarkson outside. And he converts the layup. He's got 12.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Doubled by Hart. Outside Young. All sorts of time. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Buries it from three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Knocks down the long J.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.